There was once a young warrior who dreamed of becoming the strongest fighter in his kingdom. Every morning, the warriors of the village woke up before sunrise. They trained their bodies, sharpened their swords, and strengthened their minds. But this young warrior had a dangerous habit. He loved comfort. When the training horn sounded in the morning, he would turn to the other side of his bed and say, "Just 5 more minutes." 5 minutes turned into 30. 30 minutes turned into a missed training session. He told himself something many people believe: "I still have time." While the other warriors practiced their strength, he walked slowly through the village, laughing with friends, resting under trees, and wasting the hours that were meant to build his future. Days became weeks, weeks became months, but something was changing. The warriors who trained every day were becoming stronger, faster, and more confident. Their swords moved like lightning. Their bodies grew powerful. Meanwhile, the young warrior remained the same. One afternoon, an old warrior watched him sitting lazily near the training ground. The old warrior walked toward him and asked, "Why are you not training with the others?" The young warrior shrugged and replied, "I will start tomorrow. Today I just want to rest." The old warrior looked at him carefully and said something he would never forget. "Tomorrow is the favorite lie of weak men." The young warrior frowned. "What do you mean?" The old warrior pointed toward the training field. "Look at them. Every drop of sweat they give today becomes strength tomorrow. But every hour you waste today becomes regret tomorrow." The young warrior remained silent. The old warrior continued, "Time is the only weapon every man receives equally, but weak men trade it for comfort, while warriors turn it into power." Those words stayed in the young warrior's mind, but he still didn't change. Then one day something happened. A battle came to the kingdom. Enemies approached the village, and every warrior was called to defend the land. The young warrior picked up his sword and stood beside the others. But something felt different. The warriors around him stood strong and confident. Their bodies were prepared. Their minds were sharp. But his hands were shaking. His breathing was heavy. His body was weak. And in that moment, he realized something terrifying. The pain he avoided during training had returned as fear and battle. Every lazy morning, every wasted afternoon, every excuse he made, they had all followed him to this moment. Fortunately, the village survived the battle, but the young warrior would never forget that feeling. The next morning, before the sun even touched the sky, something unusual happened. The training field was empty, but one warrior was already there, swinging his sword, running across the field, pushing his body harder than ever before. It was the same young warrior. From that day forward, he understood something powerful. Time does not wait for anyone. Every hour you waste is a piece of your future disappearing, and every hour you invest becomes strength that no one can take away. Because in the end, a warrior is not built in comfort, he is built in discipline.